Welcome everybody back to another episode of Getting Your CDL. Well, just a little recap on what we did the day before. So the day before, what we did was we took the we took our first load in the training exercise that they gave us. And what that was I think it was a piece of cheese. For It was a 4 mile drive, nothing too crazy. And that was from, I think if I'm not mistaken, it was from Eddie's to Walmart, and that paid out I think it was in $77. And that is due to the fact of the new economy mod. Now with that being said, I will have a list of all the mods that I have in this video activated. Now of course, even though these are two different profiles, the mod file folder will still have any and all mods that you have put in, not even installed, but put in the folder in there. Well, I guess it's installed, but all the mods that you have downloaded in there um, from your previous profile. So even if that means that you have a mod that you're using in your regular profile, but not in this profile, it'll still show up in the deactivation side of the mod. So I'm just letting you guys know. And what I mean by that is I'm going to show you. Actually, I'm going to go back to profile here in a second. Profile, so mod. So we got our getting your DCL. We're going to go to mod. So as you can see, new horn sound. I did not download that one. Nor did I do this one for this profile. But because I downloaded it for my profile, the one that I use, it's gonna be here. So just keep that in mind. So if you're downloading a mod and then you have two different profiles like I do, or even 3 or 4 or 5, and then you go into one that you just created and you see all these mods in here, don't panic. It's nothing crazy. It's not added in there. But it is there because you have put it in your previous one. So to the game, there is no real difference in the mods that you have downloaded. Once you download a mod, it's going to be there. The only change it's going to be is when you activate them, and that will change on your profile. Some profiles, if you only have, let's just say, realistic headlights in this one, realistic headlights is the only one that's going to be active compared to the other one. So I'm just letting you guys know, but that's beside the point. So anyway, so going back to mod manager, so what I have decided to do was I added a couple of more mods. And that is realistic mirror, improved train sounds, and the real gas prices. Hopefully this improved train sound, I will be able to hear the train on approach, and then I know if a train is coming way before I get to the crossing and not have 29 damage on the truck. Other than that, that is all I have, I think added, to this. Oh, what I did add was I did add oversized excavator, and I did add additional cargo pack. Other than that, everything else has been the same. So just an overview. And if you didn't watch the first video, guys, the link of that video will be in the description. So you can go straight to it, and then and then there you go. So with that being said, so in our last episode, what we did was, like I said, we took cheese from Eddie's to Walmart. It was 4 miles, nothing too crazy, and it paid us $77, and that is because of the economy mod. So, with that being said, we have done a lot. We covered our pre-trip, we covered getting the load there, and learning where they want us to drop it off. Now, once again, just a little refresh. Pre-trip. In real life, once again, you don't, I already know, I can already see the comments blown up. No, you do not have to do it in this game. But, what I'm trying to do is this, and what I'm trying to do is prepare anybody and everybody that may want to drive a truck in real life, or in the stages or in the process of getting their CDL now, to have some kind of knowledge in the industry before they get there. So hopefully they could be 1 or 2 steps ahead of everybody else. For an example, let's just say you're in school and you're really struggling on the aspects of the air brakes, but you already know how to shift a truck. Well, instead of wasting maybe, let's just say, 2 hours of study time to remember how to shift the truck, even though you know how to shift the truck, when you could have taken that time to figure out the air brakes. So that's what I'm hoping this getting your CDL series will happen, is hopefully you will watch my videos and practice what we're doing, and then either get better at driving an American Truck Simulator, or better driving a truck, or, like I said, if you decide to go into class, you will have a little bit more knowledge of it and what's happening. So you're not there spinning your tires on, like I said, learning how to shift a truck, when you can then take that time to learn how to, maybe you do your pre-trip or something. But it's really up to you. Anyway, so that's what the purpose of this. So no, in this game, it's not necessary to do your pre-trip. There's no fines. You're not going to get in trouble. But once again, that is what I do, because I like to keep it as realistic as possible. And in real life, truckers are supposed to do a pre-trip. Also, I have learned and seen it does help you in the end, especially, at least if you're not going to do a pre-trip, at least always make sure you check your gas gauge. Um, it happened to me, and it's happened to a couple of other people, where you don't look at your gas gauge and you just driving down the street, hunky dory, everything's fine. You jump into you're driving down the street, and you know it, the truck just shuts off, and you come to a halt in the middle of the street, and you're out of gas because you didn't look at your gas gauge, and then you look at the map, and you got 200 miles to the next gas station. So always look at your gas gauge. Anyway, so that's what we covered. We're gonna cover more into depth now about watching your speed, knowing when to slow down so you don't get into accidents, and knowing what weight you have in your back end, how fat you are, and all that. Um, so keep that in mind. That is what we're gonna go over today: is how fat you are, what that weight does to you and your truck, and what kind of stopping distance does that put on a truck. So, with no further ado, we're gonna continue with our CDL. Alright, so we're gonna go to the job market because we don't have a truck yet. Now, let's see. We have a pressure tank of 42,000 pounds. We have ice cream of 43,500. Um, Sand. Frozen fruits. Hmm. I do like those iron pipes. We're going from rail export to plaster sun. That's 41 tons, and we got a pressure tank of 42,000 pounds. 87 cents, and that's 61 cents a mile. That's 197 miles, and this is 214 miles. This is what a day cab. An iron pipe, that's a sleeper. Well, what we're going to do, we're going to take this pressure tank, and we're going to go to Eli to Jackpot. Um, I will do iron pipes a little later, because that's probably going to be a different episode. That's probably going to be safety of your load. But 4,200 pounds is a lot, so we're going to take that job. So this is the pressure tanks. This is of course on a skateboard, also known as the flatbed. So we are in Plaster and Sons. So we're in a day cab, guys. So that means there's no sleeper on the back end. It's a day cab. Um, Now of course, if you want to do your pre-trip, you are more than welcome to do it. I would say pause it here and then be able to do your pre-trip and then continue on. But before we get started, what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at our map. Once again, guys, I'm trying to also teach you guys not to rely on your GPS. GPS's lie. Even maps made out in books and by people lie. The reason is it may or may not be outdated. So, for an example, going from Eli to Jackpot, yes, it may look like a straight route, but there is two obstacles in your way right now. And that is number one, somewhere along this route, there might be a road closure. There might be construction. You may never know. So you sit there and you think, well, you're like, well, it says if I take this route, it's supposed to take 5 hours and 35 minutes. But then you find out from another trucker. Now, of course, this is in real life. This type is in real life. You find out from another trucker that, oh, well, they're doing construction from here to here. They got it down to one lane, and it's going to add on an extra 2 hours of your time. Well, you already know once you get to Jackpot and you drop off your load and you get unloaded, if you think about it, so that's 5 hours. It's 4:58, so 5 hours from there, it will be about 10 o'clock. So at about 10 o'clock you're gonna be here. Time you get unloaded, it'll be about 10:30, and your dispatcher has a load for you to pick up from Jackpot going down south, but you gotta pick it up at 11:45. So your driver tells you that, well, that construction zone is going to tack on another 2 hours. So instead of you being there, in 5 hours, now you're going to be there in 7 hours. Well, if you do the math, 7 hours, you're already above your next pickup time, which means you're going to lose that freight. You're going to lose money. Somebody else is going to get it. And it's just going to be a terrible, terrible thing. I just realized there is no Oh, it's here. That's interesting. I thought there was a map here. Anyways, so you know that. So now you have to figure out what would be another alternative. Because if your GPS is out of date, your GPS doesn't know that there is construction. Or, or there might be a bridge here or here that your trailer may not fit under because of the height clearance. And you surely don't want to try it, get stuck, and then be late, have to call for a tow, pay for the tow, pay for the damage of the trailer or and the goods, and then do any damage to the suspension. That's going to come out of your pocket. Your company or the shipper is not going to pay for that because it is driver's error. It is your fault. That is why they say, as a driver, know your route, plan your route before you go. So as you're getting loaded, plan it out. Yes, of course, type it in the GPS, but get more information. I know you're gonna say, well, what if it's a new route you never driven before? You're not the only one there. I can guarantee you there's about maybe 20 other drivers in your vicinity of your CB range that's either going there or has gone there and knows the route. So jump on your CB, say, hey guys, I'm taking this new route. I don't know anything about it. I'm going from this place to this place. Is there any bridges and is there any restrictions? Is there, what is there out there so I know? And the drivers will be more than happy to help you. They'll say, okay, well, at mile marker this, and this, there's going to be a construction, or at mile marker this, there's a low bridge. It's a very low bridge. It's at 8 feet. So for you to get around it, you have to get off at exit so and then jump back on at entrance so and so. So you know. But the point is, plan your trip, plan it out. I mean, of course, yes, you get paid by the mile. But, see, here's the thing. You get paid by the mile. You don't get paid by the hour. So, why would you want to sit there in traffic for 3 hours when you're getting paid by the mile? Now, of course, yes, it's your shipper tells you to take the quickest route or the shortest route. Of course, because they don't want to pay you more miles. But, like I said, if it's going to be a way for you to get the next load faster or be able to pick it up on time, sometimes you have to do that. But anyways, do your research, know the land. And then of course, once you start driving more and you get experience, then you'll know the different routes and then you'll know, okay, well, I can't go on 93 because 93 has this bridge out or has a low bridge and I can't get under it. So I have to do 50. Jump on the 50 and then take this little side road up and then jump on the 80. Take 80 in. You know, all that stuff. Just get used to your route. So like I said, getting back, refresher, GPSs can lie. Road maps can lie. And yes, even humans can lie. We are human. But the risk of a human telling you the wrong information is lower than what the GPS will tell you, what your dispatcher will tell you, and what you may know. Because yes, you may have traveled this road, but if it's been 5 years before you travel this road before, things will change within that 5 hours or 5 years. Crazy things. So don't expect the same route to be the same 5 years ago. Things may be different. So anyways, don't rely. So anyways, for this trip, as well, let's see this. Let's see. So as you can see, if we decided to go on the 50, it will add an extra 5 hours. It is what it is. But we're not. So anyways, So we know we have to go to Jackpot, which is a pretty much a straight route. So we're going to Jackpot. We are full. We are good on fuel. I can tell you that now. So we're gonna come out and we're gonna jump on here. It doesn't matter what way it comes out. Both on 93, 90, 50 stops right here. 93 begins. Um. So anyways, you're gonna want to jump on the 93 and just take 93 all the way up. 93 all the way up. You're gonna go through the outskirts of Elko, and then just take that all the way up. So this is a pretty straight route. But when you're on the highway, you not be able to look at your GPS. So you just have to look for those signs that says Jackpot. Now, of course, when you're probably gonna get about here, you're gonna see signs that says Elko or Winnemeco or maybe even Reno, because 80 will take you to both these places, to all three of these places. So you might see a sign that says Elko, Winnemeco, and Reno. So if you're going to any of these three places, that will be the exit you want to get off. You will want to get off at 80. Well, not get off at 80, but jump on 80. But in this case, we're not. So we will be looking for the signs that says Jackpot, and we're going to follow that all the way in. So with that being said, let's jump in. Now, of course, I already did my pre-trip, so I already know everything is good to go. I have more than enough gas to get me where I'm going. So with that being said, what we're gonna do is we're gonna look left, and we're gonna look right. Alright. What I don't like is this mirror. That is what I don't like. I don't like that mirror. Oh, wrong one. Oh, still wrong one. Jesus Christ. You want just enough so you can see your trailer, because it definitely does help when you're backing up. Yeah, that is so much better. So because now I can see my trailer. Anyways, guys, so we want to put it in first. Remember, put in the clutch to start the truck. Now, of course, yes, I know you don't necessarily have to push in the clutch to start the truck. The truck is gonna start in the game without you pushing in the clutch. But in real life, you have to do it. Make sure it's in neutral before you do it. You do it, you're good. Put in reverse. Remember, let go of the clutch slowly and then start to accelerate. And remember, we are heavy. We are kind of fat. We are at 42,000 pounds. So you got to remember that here. All right, so we're coming out of this gated. All right. There's a FedEx truck. Make sure we clear that. We clear. All right. Let's see here. We're gonna take it out of second. Gonna put it in neutral so I can take my foot off the uh uh I said the clutch and then the truck just came. That's pooey. Or the van. Oh my god, I'm just getting. Oh, the one thing I did not do was turn on my lights. Oh my god, like really? We're gonna be here for a while. But I already know as soon as I take my foot off the clutch and put it in neutral. Oh, he's letting me go. Oh, maybe. He did. He did. Um what, you're flashing your lights, you're stopping, you're going. What is going on with this crazy ass AI? Alright. Once again, guys, hug the right side of the wall as much as you can. Because like I said, it does help when you're trying to turn. So, anyways, and now it's taking your time. You got to take your time here. It's all about, yes, you want to get there, but you won't get there if you die, number one. But second, if you damage your load. So just remember that, guys. You're turning left. Okay. All right. Hit the curb just a little bit there. All right. I could have went straight, but like I said, it doesn't really matter. Either way. Now, of course, you know, you may want to, discover the roads. To me, discovering the roads doesn't do jack shit. And here's the reason. Because of this. It doesn't give you any money. So, yes, as much as you'd like to discover the roads, I would say that should not be your priority at this very moment, because it's not going to help you in any way. Once you do this for a while and you get used to it, then I'll say, yeah, if you want to do it, do it. But whoa, shit, shit, shit. Jesus Christ. Looked at the mirror way too long. Jesus Christ. um anyways, I think what I should do is what is it, 5? I think it's 5. I think what I'm gonna do. All right, there you go. So it's all about taking your time. Um, and like I said, as much as you like to discover the roads, there's nothing to it. Be more focused on getting this load and getting your load to the proper destination in a timely manner, and as quickly and as safely as you can do so, without causing an issue. I said, there you go. Like I said, 7th gear, not 1st gear. What we're hitting, that should be 20, 25, 30. Alright, we're about to hit 30. But it's all good because it's about to jump up to 70 anyways. We're already at 70, sweet. So anyways, so that's that, guys. It's just get there in a timely fashion. Also, get used to always check your mirrors. Your mirrors is your biggest, I don't hear a train. Okay then, maybe I have to hire it. Don't know yet. Once again, because it is state law, even though a train has gone by, you may never know. You still have to stop, look both ways, especially, and I stalled the truck. Especially if it's if it's more than one track, because you may never know. So, always want to be careful. But anyway, so so as much as you like to, discover the roads, I say don't. Be more focused on making money and making as much money as you can in the game. Because it does and it will, be profitable. So anyways, so the weight. Weight does play a lot of things on the brakes, on your stopping distance, and your speed. And it does it adverse effect. You're driving down the street and you have 42,000 pounds. Now, of course, the more you have, the greater the effect will be. So the more weight you have, the slower it'll take you to get up to speed. and vice versa. The more weight you have, the bigger distance you're going to need to come to a complete stop. And then, of course, the faster you're going, the greater that is going to be also. So keep that in mind, guys. So when you're going down this road here, and for instance, I know that there's this sharp left-hand turn coming up. Well, oh shit. That was my mistake. I was trying to find the my Jake brake. Anyways, I knew that there was that sharp turn coming. So if you listen and if you watch the RPMs, I let off the gas to let the truck slow down because I knew it was coming. I knew a sharp turn was coming. So instead of me just driving as fast as I can, I knew it was coming. So it's like, well, what's the point of me speeding up just for me to slow down? You know? So you saw that greater distance. Now, if it wasn't for me putting on the brakes also, I probably would have bypassed that turn, or I would have flipped the truck over because I would have been going way too fast. So, in this case, speed and gravity is your number one enemy. If you're going too fast around a curve, you will jackknife the truck. You will flip it over. It's gonna happen. It will happen. It has happened to me. Yes, it is less prone to long nose cabs because the wheelbase is a lot further away from the rest of the chassis, but it will happen, and it can happen. And also now you're flipped on your side, you got damage to the truck, you got damage to the trailer, you call for an assistance, and it's going to take an extra 4 hours. Well, that extra 4 hours may drop you back to the closest city backwards, which is a big thing because now that's an extra 4 hours that you have to make up. And you can't drive fast because if you do, you're going to crash again. So it's all about that. Just take your time. Now, what I did yesterday was I looked at the speed signs in Nevada and in California, and it is true on what they say. Nevada is 70 miles an hour for trucks. I think what I'm actually going to do, so I think I'm actually going to use a button to toggle. But I don't know which one. I think I got them all mapped. Engine, parking brake, center, Jake brake, wipers, look left, look right. What does this do? What's the right do? I don't know what the right does. Oh, it's to resume my cruise control. That's what the right does. I just realized that. I'm like, why? Yeah, that's to resume my cruise control. I may or may not demap that. Because then I can just do is toggle the the jailbreak on instead of, come on, instead of me have to push and press and hold the jailbreak button. Or I might just change that jailbreak button to the on. I don't know yet. Anyways, use your jailbreak. Your jailbreak is there as a for a friend and as a reminder. Use it, guys. Your jailbreak is there for, so you don't have to use your whatchamacallit, your service breaks too much, especially when you're going down a hill. It's gonna happen, you know. Um, so anyway, so and getting back to what I'm saying before we run out of time because we're almost at jackpot. So your weight plays an important part. It happens. Oh, as I'm hitting. I love that jake break. I'm gonna turn off my wipers here because I accidentally hit that. So anyways, so that's that. Your weight plays an important part. So you have to make sure that you are good on your weight. Jackpot discovered. Anyway, so it is what it is, but your weight plays an important part. So the more you have weight on the back, the fatter you are, and in some cases, as truckers like to say, fatter or fat, the more distance you need, well, to stop. It is what it is. You're gonna need it. That is just how it goes. You're gonna need that stop. So, you know, don't rush to that stop sign. Don't rush anywhere because AI, especially in this game, not in real life, but in AI, when they crash, everything comes to a halt. It doesn't just slowly come to a halt. And you may never know. That AI, those two guys in front of you, could crash in front of you and they will stop completely. They're not just going to crash and go in separate directions. They're going to crash and stop right in the middle of the street. And if you're doing 55 miles an hour and you only have 3 car lengths in front of you between you and the guy in front, it ain't gonna happen. You're not gonna stop in time. So keep that in mind, guys. Your weight and your distance really does matter. Now this area is a little bit confusing because where they want it, and it's a little hard. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this left. Come on. It's stuck on the pole. Alright. I don't think I'm gonna clear that. Yep, thought so. Come on, reverse. Alright. stalled. Come on now. Alright. So, like I said, you want to try to back it in as straight as possible. So one way to do that is to get it straight. You know, you want less effort on you. So that is what you want. All right. So that's what you want. You want less effort on you. So the straighter you can get the tractor and the trailer, the less effort you have to do. Now, of course, we got to remember that that end of a box pickup truck has a it's extended, so we got to make sure we don't hit that. Nice and slow. There you go, guys. Look at that. Let's look at this. That is damn near perfect. So that's how we can go back a little bit more, but that is how you should do it. That is one way to do it. So if you did this, guys, good job to you. Excellent. I applaud you guys. Keep doing it this way, because this is what, number one, it's going to make you feel better. And once again, if you're doing this in real life, your customer is going to feel better, easier for them to unload it or get to it and stuff like that. And also, it gives you credibility. It gives you credibility by them saying, look, this is the guy that we want taking our stuff. He's going to get there safe, he's going to get it on time, and he's not going to park the trailer half-assly because he's got to go get another trailer or because he just doesn't know how to park. Take your time and park. I know I said this the last time, guys. Take your time and park it. It's just so much easier, and it makes yourself, it just, to me, it makes myself happy because it's like, yes, we did it. Now, once again, this is not our truck, so we want to turn everything off. Hit the T key, connect the trailer. Excellent. We drove a distance of 218 miles. Time taken was 5 hours and 44 minutes, which what they said, and we consumed 46.8 gallons of gas. Base reward of 218 miles, so that's $263, and it gave us an XP of 106, and then an extra 20 for the bonus. So guys, now we're gonna continue. We're gonna do one more. Let's see here. Home accessories, 43,000 pounds. That is what that's going. Well, Mecca. Sawdust panels, that's 32 pounds. Lead sheeting, 47. Jesus. Used cars batteries. I think this is the highest I ever seen. In the weight, it's close to 4,800 pounds. Frozen chickens. I don't. Yeah, I don't even think. Vegetables, wheats, bubble wrap. 30,000 pounds of bubble wrap. Jesus fucking Malaiki. What is it? 47 lead sheets. As much as that doesn't pay us as much as toys, I'm really curious on lead sheeting. 47,000 pounds in a day cab, in a Peterbilt day cab. But at the same time, we have used cars batteries going from Elko to Reno, which we will be jumping on the 80 to go down there, because I know this is 80, because we looked at the map. We know this is 80, we know this is 93, and we know from here, this little road here is 53. And that's close to 47,000 pounds. But I really like to see what lead sheeting looks like. But at the same time, you got 242 pounds of, or I get $242 of toys. You know what? I'm taking the used batteries. That's what I'm gonna do. Taking the used batteries, guys, from Elko Torino. Alright. Nice little trailer. This is actually a 53-foot trailer, guys. So, just to remind yourself, this is a 53-foot trailer. Alright, so we're gonna get going. Once again, do your pre-trip. We're gonna turn on some lights here. We're gonna find out the way we get out of here, and the way we get out of here is making a right-hand turn. So, once again, we want to make sure we can clear this pole, and we do. Perfect. So anyways, the reason why, yes, you want to make as much money as you can, but at the same time, you want to try different things. You want to try different cargoes, different weights. Whoa. You want to try that so you can get used to the weights. So you can get used to, the weights and the effects that it does on your truck. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Alright, that's a better corner. So you want to get used to it. So as much as getting as much money as you can is wonderful, but taking different loads is just going to be easier. Not easier, but it gets you better knowledge because you're used to it. You know what this load is capable of doing and what this load is capable of doing and all that. So you get used to it. Alright. Of course you can do it later if you choose to, but it's really up to you. Um, but it is what it is. Once again, we gonna, I think it's F3. We're gonna take that off. Turn that down. Turn down for what? Oh, nope, nope, nope. Alright, there you go. Speed limit is 80. Speed limit is 80. I don't know what this truck is doing. Maybe I'm not giving him enough room. I see him. I see you. I see you, buddy. Come around, y'all. Come on. You got plenty of room. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful, y'all. Be careful. That mod for the mirrors really does do it justice. It really does. You can see it crisp and clear, and I really do love that. Something tells me this is a 18-speed transmission. Oh my god, this looks so realistic. Now I just have to be careful so I don't run into him. So I gotta maintain my lead, my lead, my my lane. All right, we're doing what, 70? I think we're doing about 70. But anyway, so that's, take your time, get used to the loads, the different weights, all that goody goody good stuff. And let's look. See, as you can see, it says when working out in Reno, the left 2 lanes, and Truckee, was it Truckee? No, Toronto, to your right. So keep that in mind as we're about to shift into 17th gear. Little bump in the road. What we're doing 70 now. Yeah, now we're doing 70. Wait, is that 70? Yeah, we're doing 70. And then, of course, always look at your mirrors as you're coming around, because you may never know. But anyway, so in this case, yes, we're doing 70. The speed limit is 80, but I want to give enough space between me and that four-wheeler in front of me, because if he has to stop, I am not going to stop in time. It is what it is. That's going to happen. See, as you can see, oh, he's slowing down. Shit. The cop was right there when it went down to 65. And I'm like, I am not getting a speeding ticket here. He's like, no, I'm not. Like, no, I am not. I can't afford one. If you think about it, if he gives you $1,000 speeding ticket, well, we're doing 60, 65, that should be 60, 65. You know, if he gives you a speeding ticket for $1,000 and you're getting paid only $77, well, now it's a little bit more, but you're getting only paid, even $200. If you're getting paid $200 a load, that's about what, 4 times, 5 times. You would have to take a trip of $500 or $200 each 5 times just to make that money back. So it is what it is, you know. So once again, as much as it says 80 miles an hour, we are just hitting 60 because we're giving the truck in front of us more than enough room in case he stops. That's just what's going to happen. So if he has to stop, we have more than enough room and space to stop. Also, it gives us time for our mind to stop and think and go, okay, well, he stopped. I'm not going to have enough room. Why is it just in neutral? That should not be. Um, he stopped. Okay, I'm not going to have enough room to stop. So it you have a chance for your brain to say, okay, go to the right. So you can take, maneuvers, um, in case you have to do it, instead of, instead of doing it that way. So, so it gives your brain a chance to stop and think and go, okay, well, where's the, what's, where can I go, instead of, you being so close to him where you ain't gonna be able to stop, or your brain won't be able to take that time to think on where to go and what's your what's your chances. Look at, we're ready in Reno. Quickest trip ever, guys. Quickest trip ever. Reno. See, and trucking in Sacramento is in California, but we are not crossing the border. No, we are not. Speed limit is 65. We're doing 60. And we're going to be coming off at this exit right here, Reno. Start slowing down now. Alright. Oh. So as you can see, that jake brake does work. Oh, come on, 7th gear. Thank you. Alright. Come on, 7th gear. Thank you. Can't find it, grind it. I wonder. I'm just wondering if I use the... Oh, it doesn't. Okay. I was just wondering, I think in Euro Truck, if you use the jake brake, your lights turn, your brake lights turn on. Nice little area. I like this. It's a very interesting little area right here. As much as I have played American Truck Simulator, I really don't remember this at all. Is that sad? I think so. Alright. Alright, stop here on red. But anyway, so that's the thing is just getting there safely, you know, getting your route prepared and delivering it to where it needs to go. There and you know, safely. Can't forget about that safety aspect of it. Alright, we're gonna make a right turn up here, which is now red. And even though, yes, there is a turn on red, but you still gotta make a complete stop. Alright. Climbing up those ladders, boys. Climbing up the ladder. Alright, 10th gear. 11th gear. But yeah, I really hope you guys are enjoying these videos, even though this is a second video will be coming out. But I am definitely enjoying it. You know, I'm enjoying it. You know, I like to pass my knowledge on to you guys, and hopefully, you know, make you a better driver in ATS or in real life. You know, if that's what you decide to do. You know, like gonna stay green. That's good, but this one's red. And the light decided to change, so that's good. They're like, oh, garlic bird is coming. We're gonna go change the light for him. So he's not running late for his load. gas, and we got a half a tank of gas, so we're good with that. So anyways, it's just like I said, I hope you enjoyed these videos and these series. I am. I'm really enjoying them, and you know, I hope you guys are. Alright. So I'm enjoying them, and I hope you guys are too. Alright, we're coming up to our destination here, which is Tesla, which, just to let you guys know, is actually a car company. It is. Alright, let's see where they want it. Going to my right would be better. I won't be able to make that turn. That right turn anyways. Now, hopefully, what I can do is get close to this. Close to this as possible without hitting it. Jesus, 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 Jesus. Now, because of where we are, we're gonna have to do a blindsided pull-in. So as you can see, it's you get less of a, actually, maybe if I go this way, if I make a U-turn here really quick. Actually, I gotta go far right. I gotta go far right. I got to. Actually, and I just fucked this up. Not far right, Eric. Not far right. Alright. Far left. Nope. Just ain't gonna work. Hmm. I don't have a choice. I gotta go back. I thought I was able to, but if it wasn't for the second trailer right next to me, I probably could have done it. Wrong way, of course, I will fuck it up. Alright. Alright. Really? Like, what is just going on here? First gear, thank you. I just can't do this. I'm sorry if I'm like extra super duper quiet here, but I'm really trying to figure this out. Alright, come on. Alright. Alright. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. Sometimes you have to use your cameras. Um, wow, really? That close? Alright. Come on. There you go. Alright, there you go. We got it. Jesus fucking Christ. Took me goddamn fucking forever. I'm done. We did a little I did a fucking little bit of damage. 3%. Only took off $33. So, there you go, guys. If you enjoyed this video, because I know I did, and if you want to, see more and learn more and everything else, please hit that like button. And if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button, guys. And until next time, I will talk to you later. Bye.